What's going on, everybody? It's the 411 for your fantasy football, and I am your host, Otto Wynn Williams. I know my voice sounds so groggy. My eyes are so baggy. Man, it's a week where you call doing too much, working 2 jobs, watching football, building DFS lineups, watching baseball, dealing with a social life. Yeah. Thank God for another day. Happy Saturday to you guys. I know, man, this week, 3 days in a row with football, it's been crazy for us trying to get back up to speed with the news, changes in the rosters for this year in the NFL. And some of us been lucky, some of us haven't been that lucky. I see clearly now why I don't do videos for, sleep in my eyes still. See why I don't do lineups for baseball or basketball, because it takes so much research through the day and trying to figure out what is coach speak, what is real talk. It's a lot of beat writers out there, it's helping us out. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. It's a lot of them just feeding this crow with clickbait, to be honest with you. So, I know some of you guys be like, damn it, why you keep giving me these guys that's not doing anything in my lineups? Hey, you're not the only one. I'm picking these same guys too, screwing my money as well. But, we're not coaches, we're not refs, we're not beat writers. We're just guys out there trying to make money, and if it was that easy to make money, all of us would be millionaires right now. That's real talk. But I'm here to bring you guys lineups guys to put in your lineups for the main slate, and that's on DraftKings and FanDuel. So I'll just get right to it. I got a family and friends family reunion to go to later on, so I want to get this out the way. And where is there it is. Yeah, at quarterback, I have Jarrett Stidham of the Patriots. He's competing against Brian Hoyer for a number 2 spot on the Patriots squad. Last week, he completed 14 out of 24 passes for 179 yards and got a touchdown in the preseason opener. I'm not expecting Tom Brady to play that much of a ball game. Brian Hoyer, he's on the roster. And, like I said, he's competing against, Stidham's competing against Brian Hoyer for that number 2 spot. Right now, he's projected at number 3. But we got to look at the age with Brian Hoyer. How many teams has he been on? And he shows signs of goodness. And then next thing you know, what happened, bruh? So I don't know if he's going to eventually stay on the Patriots roster, if they try to cut down to 2 players. Man, I am so pissed off at the Patriots stuff. I mean, it worked good for me in fantasy draft, year-long fantasy draft. I did one on NFL.com, just fooling around. And my very last pick, guess what it was? Josh Gordon. I just had a gut feeling that the NFL, the NFL loved the Patriots undercover more than any other team. They let them screw so many other teams so many times. Don't make me get on the tuck rule. I really don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm so tired of the Patriots. It looked like once they're down and out, here they come back up with new guys, free agent wide receivers a lot of times. But this year, it looked like they're relying on a lot of guys they're trying to develop for the first time in years at wide receiver. And I'm going to get to that a little bit later in this video too. But quarterback, I'm considering picking Jarrett Stidham of the New England Patriots for tonight's game. Moving on to running back, I have Damari Crockett of the Houston Texans. Now, we know Lamar Miller might get a little bit of playing time. I don't expect him to get probably maybe 2 series. Duke Johnson, they recently got from the Cleveland Browns. He was a squeaky wheel demanded for a trade. He was suffering with a hamstring even before the trade, and they're still not able to play him right now. And Crockett went out there last week, and he got 24 yards and a touchdown. He wasn't targeted in the passing game, so that's what I want to see next is how effective is he at catching balls. I like playing running backs that's also going to catch the ball, not just run, because we want them extra fantasy points if we can get them on DraftKings especially. So yeah, I'm considering Damari Crockett against the Texans, to take advantage of this time while Duke Johnson is not that healthy to be on the field. But man, when he gets healthy, that's going to be that look like a good team for him to show what he actually got. I mean, a lot of us guys know what Duke Johnson got to offer to a team, but I think Houston Texans are actually going to give him a huge opportunity. So year-long fantasy guys, you might want to pick that guy up. Moving on to wide receiver, like I said, I was going to touch base on the Patriots developing new wide receivers. They got Berrios, they got this guy that sounds like a law firm. I'm hearing everybody say. We know who it is though, Jacoby Myers. I'm sure you guys know about that law firm. Jacoby and Myers, very famous, all on your TV. I think that's the one that says dial 444-4141 for a free consultation. Something like that. I know it's one of them. But I think it's Jacoby and Myers, if I'm not fooling myself right now. But back to football. Jacoby Myers of the New England Patriots. He actually is a good wide receiver. He caught 6 of 8 targets for 69 yards with 2 touchdowns for the preseason opener. And I think he can possibly go out there and, if not catch 2, at least 1. And I have a feeling he's going to get it while Tom Brady is in there. Yeah, so, yeah, definitely consider him as my lock at wide receiver. Tight end, man, I keep on going, man, every time I get to tight end every day because it's difficult. I want to play Kelsey because we're starting to hear that coach speak again from Andy Reid about his starters going to get all these minutes. But the crow he fed us last week with the coach speak, it was like, man, at the last minute I start throwing in Mahomes, Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, even their defense, Damian Williams. And I was getting nothing but zeros across the board, especially the team that I stacked. And, at the beginning of the game, I thought it was really possible that I might have an edge over a lot of people that, didn't believe what Andy Reid was saying when Patrick Mahomes first threw that first pass to Travis Kelce, I think, for like 60 yards. I was like, oh, yeah. And then what happened? Mahomes, he had a chance to go in for a touchdown, didn't want to get injured, and went feet first to the goal line. I was like, okay, yeah, this is my luck. For some reason, nobody wants me to break the slate and win big time. But, hopefully we can do it today. Last week was last week. Today is today. So, got to be optimistic about this. But back to tight end. I'm picking Zach Gentry. I don't know much about this guy. I hear he's pretty good. Let me try to check and see if we can find anything on Twitter about Zach Gentry. I didn't get to research everything, but most of it. Give me a break. Been 3 days in a row I have to do this, guys. Nah, I'm just playing. Okay, let's see. Steelers, Zach Gentry, Devin Bush. They sat out the last padded practice. Normally when guys sit out the last padded practice, if they're not injured, they're likely going to be playing that next game. Let's see what this states. This was 2 days ago. All right. I'm going to Trip Live, TRIBLIVE.com. Let's see what it give me. I'm in my apartment clubhouse and the internet connection is not that friendly. Where's my phone? Try to look on Twitter. Left it in the house. Okay, here we go. It's on AOL dial-up speed right now, but it's pulling up. Let's see what we can find. And let's pull up Twitter at the same time. All right, twitter.com. The old Twitter machine. I never understood that. Why people call it the Twitter machine. It's not an actual machine. You go on Twitter with the machine, which is your laptop or your desktop or your smartphone. That never made sense to me. Twitter machine. Shout out to Twitter machine. Okay, come on, guys. Let's load this. All right, Steelers, Devin Bush, Zach Gentry, sit out, final paddock. Practice of camp by Joe Reuter, August 14th. All right, Steelers broke out pads for final time of training camp. Okay, most notable absence was first round draft pick Devin Bush, who was in uniform but watched practice while sporting a floppy hat. Okay, I don't know what that is. Fifth rounder pick Zach Gentry had his ribs taped. Oh no. I take that back, you guys. That's not going to be our pick. Okay, let's look for somebody else. That is not going to be our tight end, because you relate running, taped up ribs, hard to breathe, hard to recuperate for the next drive. I don't want to do that to you guys. So let's look for another tight end. Let's see. I'm going to pull up FanDuel and DraftKings and see what we can find. Something to seriously in my eye. I don't know if it's the allergies still bothering me or not. This summer has been the worst for my allergies this year. Never experienced it like this. I don't know what's going on. If you feel my pain, comment below. Us allergy guys gotta stick together. But yeah, on the real though, guys, click the like button. I see a lot more people now trying to show support, clicking the like button, because they realize I am working hard for you guys. I'm not just trying to make videos and clout chase or anything like that, but actually help you guys, and hopefully you can help me. That's why we got that chat too, if you're interested. For the first 100 people, it is free. It is on Sleeper app, and the public cannot find it anywhere unless I provide them the link. So it's something private for us. Okay, now we got the lineups pulled up. Let's see, what tight end can we use? All right, tight end, I'm going to suggest, I don't see that many guys I'm interested in, and something keep on telling me to pick Kelsey. I don't know. I want to pick Travis Kelsey because say if Mahomes can throw a deep pass to him like that again, or even say if he plays a quarter and just go out there and get a touchdown. With the way tight ends are right now in this preseason, well, usually like all year long, if a guy can go out there and get you a touchdown, you're pretty much good. Unless it's going to be one of them days like, like say, you remember Eric Ebron, I think caught like 2 touchdowns, maybe, or was it 3? Where it just destroyed everybody if they didn't have him. If they picked Doyle and Doyle didn't even play or didn't get the ball that much, you were screwed. But okay, I'm going down the list trying to find it. Tight end. You know what? If I do play a KC tight end, and you know how I'm debating about Kelsey, I can consider Yoder, Deion Yoder. He did catch 2 passes for 32 yards and got a touchdown last week too against the Bengals. So yeah, that might be a guy that I might want to consider, and you might want to consider as well. If you not believing what Andy Reid's saying, I'm going to just keep on monitoring Twitter. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to either have Deion Yoder or Travis Kelsey. So I'm going to give you 2 right there to make a decision. Deion Yoder, hopefully catch another touchdown, or Travis Kelsey, catch a big long pass like he did last week with the touchdown. Okay, so we got that resolved. We are not going to play that other guy that I mentioned before, Zach Gentry. I don't know. He might still go out there and do well. Last but not least, as I always say at the end, we have Houston Texans as the defense. And what I'm doing is stacking Houston Texans defense with Damari Crockett as my running back, because I don't believe that the Lions are going to do well. Look who they have at quarterback. They got, let me pull up that other guy name. I know they got Josh Jackson. I'm trying to remember the other guy's name. I know he's not that great, to be honest with you. He is quite horrible. All right. I do not like this internet connection in my apartment clubhouse. It is extremely slow. And I'm glad I didn't go live on a video, because it would never even work how bad this connection is. Sorry I'm going so slow, you guys. I know you're trying to build your lineups. All right. Let's see. At quarterback, this is who Houston has. Detroit have. Oh, they got Connor Cook now. I didn't know that. Connor Cook isn't on the DraftKings roster. I'm on FanDuel right now. No, he was waived. Okay, he was waived back in June. I didn't even know they had him. All right. I don't know why they still got him on the lineup. All right, going down now. They got Josh Johnson. I said Jackson earlier. Jackson. Okay, on the 10th, the Lions signed Josh Johnson. He's okay for a 3rd stringer, I think. That's the other guy they have. David Fowles. They have him at 3rd string. Josh Johnson at 2nd string. Fowles signed back in June. He was the one they picked after they dropped Connor Cook, it looked like. And, they have the starter, Matthew Stafford. Last year he didn't do that great. Come to find out on the offseason, we were told that he was injured, had broken bones in his back. Supposedly he had rehabilitated and he's ready for the season, but I don't expect him to get much playing time. So when you look at all 4 games, Detroit has the weakest at the quarterback position that's actually going to play today. So that's the reason why I picked the Texans defense. I'm hoping early J.J. Watt can go out there and sack a few. That would be dope. But yeah, that's who I have for you guys. Hopefully these lineups these guys in your lineups will be successful and help us make some money after all of our hard work every day, especially this past week. I can't wait till week 3. It'll probably be a little bit more easier for everybody, because it's going to be a dress rehearsal where you have more starters getting playing time, and we won't have to keep on going for so many scrubs. But some of these scrubs, you want to take in consideration who did well week 1, week 2, week 3. Week 1, week 2. Don't forget the Hall of Fame game too. And consider them for sleepers when the regular season start, or maybe if you want to play on week 3 or week 4 too, especially week 4, because when we get down to week 4, we're not going to have that many starters again, if any, damn fly. If any, in week 4, it's going to be nothing but scrubs, and it's going to be like building a lineup in the dark, to be honest with you. But that's what I have for you guys at quarterback. We have Jarrett Stidham for the Patriots. Running back, we have Damari Crockett for the Texans. Wide receiver, we have Jacoby Myers for the New England Patriots, stacked with the quarterback. And at tight end, we said we were going to have, what's that guy name? Yeah, it was either Travis Kelce, or we was going to go with, I better write down his name before I forget. Yeah, Deion Yoder, who caught a touchdown last week and with 2 passes for the Kansas City Chiefs. And at defense, we have Houston Texans. So, I'm hoping this all works for us. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Do something fun. Don't just stay on your computer. Keep an eye on Twitter, but don't stay on your computer too long on a weekend. Get out and enjoy some fun. Get back home, watch some football, hang out with family and friends. Other than that, guys, I'm about to do the same damn thing. So, talk to you later. This has been your 411 for your fantasy football for Saturday night, preseason, week 2. I'm out of here, y'all. Just win, baby. Peace.